Hi guys, it's George here, and I'm here to give you, I guess, another after-action report, if you can call it that. So this was Scenario G, Hube's Pocket. It was originally done for COI, and I was playing it for quite a few weeks with my partner Alain Chabot, and it was a learning experience for me, but definitely a scenario out of my league, as you're about to see. So what you see here is the map, and this is where the first armor versus armor battling uh, was incurred. And essentially what I tried to do was advance my tanks here to attract his attention and probably sidetrack him. And I also, to ensure that there was no flanking, I had a tank here, and I ultimately had a tank there that was chased away by a T-34 and a few other higher caliber Russian tanks. So basically what my opponent did here was he rushed this tank with 3 tanks, and he managed to eventually score a hit. uh, One out of the 3 tanks just blew him to shreds. So it's a Panzer IV, couldn't do anything. This tank here, another Panzer, tried to come to the rescue, of this tank, but he was blown to shreds and set ablaze. And as you can see here, um, the blaze was had spread. He did, though, manage to move or had to move certain infantry units here, because he was afraid that ultimately, as he would advance to board 5, that I would trick him into bringing the convoy through this road here. So that tank too was blown to shreds. Um, he managed to advance through board 2, and what my strategy was to bring the convoy through here, through the forest road and out to here really, or if he overextended himself, to take the road in board 2 instead, while I would engage his tanks here. Now the half-tracks managed to bring quite a few important infantry into this area here, where I was able to cover it. Now, had I didn't do this stupid maneuver I showed you before, I would have had the Panzers, or the Panzers here and the Panther here. He was not able to do anything against my Panther. Any tanks that tried to come into the Panther's way while the Panther was here were knocked out. There was a Russian tank knocked out here, and a Russian tank set ablaze here. Um, Here he is towards the final turn. He's trying to break in through this line, but he couldn't. I had a unit here with a Panzerschreck, but the Panzerschreck essentially ran out of ammo. This unit here was in a position to ward off any advances from here, but I did not have LOS to this hex, and he rightfully advanced through that hex, and what ensued was a melee, but it was inconclusive. On the other end, I tried to flank his advancing infantry from this direction here. Again, he hit me with 8 firepower, even, I believe, because he had a leader there. And he broke my units. I was not able to rout effectively. It went into a melee, but a stagnant situation. However, what you see here is up to the end of Axis turn 7, and Axis player moves first. So half of the game is already expired, and I still have my convoy off board, and that's where I decided discretion is a better part of valor, and tapped out. Overall, it was a very learning experience. I would not recommend this scenario. Definitely would not recommend it for starters. Stay tuned. Our next scenario will be Fighting Withdrawal, which is the Beyond Valor ASL Scenario 1. And I find it very strange because both both adversaries are retreating in the same direction. We both have to exit more units than the other off the southern edge of board 21. And it's only a 7-turn game. We have not incorporated any of the balance options. We both feel that it was unnecessary. I'm not going to give away my strategy as it is now, and we'll see how that goes. I hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more action. Take care.